guys, it's Mrs. Wyrick here. We're going to learn some science today. I have Hope and Georgia, the giraffe, to help us teach about animal traits. And the word trait is what makes things the same and what makes things different. So one of Hopi's traits is that she has brown eyes, and her external characteristic, remember that word, she has fur, and that makes her like her mother, London. So we're going to look at some of these other animals. We're going to talk about how they look like their parent, okay? They are the offspring. That means they are the babies. So if you look at the sheep and the lamb, how would you know that that lamb belongs to the mama sheep, okay? So somebody might say, well, they both have 4 legs. That is a trait, but let's think about things that make them special, okay? So I'm going to use Mr. Microphone. He is a spoon, but today he is a microphone. And I want you to tell me one thing that makes them the same, okay? Okay, somebody said they're white. You're right, they're both white. So the sheep and the lamb look alike because they have the same color and they also have wool. So they're both gonna be the same when you touch them. They might feel the same. If you look down to the pig and the piglet, they have the same kind of skin, and they also have the same kind of snout at the end of their face. They don't have a regular nose. Sorry, London is being silly over here. And then if you look at the dog and the puppy, you can pretty much tell that's going to be the same kind of animal because they look the same and one just looks bigger. So I'm going to show you some animals that might be a little bit trickier, okay? Okay, so here we have a chicken and a chick and a duck and a duckling. So if you've ever been to the fair, sometimes they mix together chick and duckling. And you may wonder, how do you know which one is going to grow into a big duck and how do you know which one's going to grow into a chicken? Well, if you kind of look at baby chick, it has a pointy beak. And a duck has kind of a rounded beak. A chick has feet that are meant to be on land, and a duck is going to have those webbed feet so that it can swim. So if you kind of look here, if you had to make a match, it might be a little difficult. Hope, what do you think? She's looking along with you guys. So she might say that, well, they each have feathers. So they have the same trait. They both have feathers there. They don't have fur. And so you would have to look a little bit closer to the mama and to the baby to look at their beaks maybe their feet. Kind of maybe if they're in the water, they're ducks, and if they're not in the water, they're chickens, okay? So this is some ways to tell that they're the same. So I'm going to try and get London up here so that she can show you how she looks like her baby Hope. So let's see. London, can you come here? Come here. She may not come, but let me see if I can get her. Hang on. Hang tight. All right, come here, London. Okay, up here. Up. Come on. Come on. Gotta come up here. Well, maybe you can. Come here, London. So London doesn't want to come up here. But let's talk about a little bit more like Hope. Here, London, can you come here? Come on, here. Come on, all the way up. Here she comes. She's got to go past Georgia. Come here. Come on, London. We can, well, I think Hope's going to steal the treat. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to grab London since she's being a little bit of a stinker. All right, here she comes. All right. She kind of flew. So let's look real quickly at London and Hope. London is Hope's mom. London is Hope's mom. So let's look at them and how they have the same kind of traits. What's one way that tells you that she could be the mom? What do you think? You tell me. Okay, somebody said, well, they're both dogs. They are both dogs. But how could you tell that London is Hope's mama? Let's look at their noses. Let's look at their noses. Okay, they have flat noses. Other dogs might have a pointy nose. Okay, they do have some flat noses. What's it? There goes London, but you saw her. What's another way that you think they look the same? Yeah, you're right. They both have fur. They both have fur. Hope does not have feathers. She's got fur. And they also both have this on their face right here. She's got it on one side. She's got a patch of brown on one side. And her mama has it on the other side. They both have 4 legs. That's a trait. Because ducks have 2 legs and dogs have 4 legs. So if you think about traits, humans can have the same traits too as their parent. My dad has brown eyes. My mom has green eyes. but I have brown eyes like my dad. We have that same trait, okay? If Georgia was real and she had a baby here, we might see how they would look alike. So they might have the same spots. They might have these cute little things up top and the same kind of ears, and they both have these really long giraffe legs, okay? So another video we're gonna do that you can watch, we're gonna read Are You My Mother? And we're gonna look to see if the traits match as he's trying to find his mom. All right, we miss you.